And thank you. Well, what is the state of the Santa Barbara School District? This year's annual talk was more about change than grades. Most of the information shared applies to all the schools in California. News Channel 3's Tracy Lair joins us live tonight with reaction. Tracy.
Paul, I'm outside the Santa Barbara Unified School District, and earlier tonight the superintendent talked at a pretty full auditorium over at Santa Barbara High School. He appeared optimistic when he talked about the way teaching is changing and also the way funding has changed at all local schools.
The purpose of this evening really is to give you, parents and members of our community, a glimpse at the state of our schools.
Superintendent Dave Cash says it's an era of change in all California schools.
Very difficult for the last 6 years, both in funding to schools and what we were asked to do in classrooms. And I think the Common Core is going to help ratchet up the rigor and also give classroom teachers a little more freedom.
Rather than memorizing what the teacher says, Common Core creates critical thinkers able to collaborate and communicate what they're learning.
Local control funding formula.
Local Control Accountability Funding, or LCAF, meetings will be held to decide how money is spent.
If we are going to take local control, in my mind, control means responsibility.
While most California districts will be getting about 11% more money per student in attendance, Santa Barbara school districts won't be getting that much. Educators blame a formula based in part on the number of students who qualify for free lunches.
Everyone should know how important it would be for us to have an accurate account of how many families at our schools do deserve free and reduced lunch. Doesn't mean they have to take it. It just means that we're eligible, and by being eligible, that we may be eligible for more funding for our schools as a whole.
The superintendent invited parents to get involved. Under the law, any letters he receives signed by a parent require a response in writing. And since students are learning on computers, they'll be taking tests on computers, and the new test judging the Common Core that will take place this year will be a pilot test that won't count. The testing will only count next year. Reporting live in Santa Barbara, Tracy Lair, News Channel 3.